In the dark, rain-soaked alleys of Gotham, two figures stand as polar opposites, yet bound by a twisted fate. Batman, the Dark Knight, operates under a survival rule of control, a desperate attempt to impose order on a world that once left him helpless. His core fear is chaos, the unpredictable force that took everything from him as a child. This fear drives his relentless pursuit to rid Gotham of its criminal underbelly. He is an Enneagram Type 1, the reformer, constantly striving for perfection and justice. His gift is his integrity and unparalleled dedication, but his shadow, lurking just beneath the surface, is a rigid moralism that can isolate him and perpetuate his own inner turmoil. In stark contrast, we have the Joker. His very existence is a testament to chaos, an embodiment of anarchy's seductive, liberating nature. Where Batman fears disorder, the Joker thrives on it, wielding it as a weapon to expose the fragility of societal norms. He is an Enneagram Type 7, the enthusiast, reveling in possibilities and spontaneity. Yet, his joy in chaos is merely a mask for a deeper fear of being trapped in a meaningless existence. His shadow is a manic escapism that rejects any form of constraint or authority. Gotham itself forms a crucial ecosystem that nurtures these two adversaries. A city rife with corruption, where institutions fail to protect its citizens, Gotham rewards those who don masks and thrive on spectacle and fear. Here, both Batman and Joker find fertile ground to enact their dramas. The city has trained Batman in the art of fear, a tool he uses both to confront his enemies and to keep his own demons at bay. For Joker, Gotham is a playground where his chaos can flourish unhindered, constantly challenging Batman's attempts at control. Their relationship is a dance of shadows and light. Each version of the Joker tests Batman's moral boundaries, probing for weaknesses in his rigid code. It's these encounters that activate Batman's deepest wounds and simultaneously offer a chance for repair. The Joker sees through Batman's mask, mocking his need for order, while Batman sees in Joker the embodiment of his worst fear, a life without rules or meaning. Chronologically, their arc is a recurring cycle. Trauma begets a mission. Batman's promise to prevent others from experiencing his childhood loss, and Joker's mission to expose the absurdity of life. Each confrontation escalates until their personal boundaries are pushed to the brink, an endless loop of clashing ideologies, where Batman's containment efforts only temporarily subdue the chaos Joker unleashes. Is there a path to growth for either? For Batman, it lies in loosening his grip on control, an integration path allowing for flexibility and adaptability, where his compassion and humanity are allowed room to breathe. For Joker, growth would mean accepting some form of consistency or grounding, a seemingly impossible task for a psyche built on the allure of anarchy. Would his chaos lose its appeal if he allowed himself to experience life beyond the thrill of destruction? As observers of this eternal struggle, we must ask ourselves, what survival rules do we live by? Are we, like Batman, seeking control to protect ourselves from past wounds? Or do we embrace chaos in a bid to escape the constraints of our lives? Do these strategies still serve the people we wish to become? Or do they perpetuate our cycles of fear and desire? Through Batman's quest for order and Joker's embrace of anarchy, we see mirrored our own internal battles. It is this reflection that makes their story timeless, a constant reminder of the delicate balance between control and chaos, a balance that, when struck, can lead to profound personal growth and transformation. In the intricate dance between Batman and Joker, we delve deeper into the psyche of each character, exploring the profound psychological underpinnings that drive their eternal conflict. Batman, often labeled as an Enneagram Type 1 with a strong 9-wing, embodies the reformer archetype. He is the vigilant guardian of justice, driven by an unwavering commitment to uphold a moral code that seeks to prevent chaos and restore order. This commitment is rooted in his core fear, the fear of being corrupt or evil, a reflection of his traumatic past where he witnessed the descent into chaos through the loss of his parents. The Joker, on the other hand, is a quintessential trickster, often identified as an Enneagram Type 7 with an 8 wing. His core desire is to experience life to the fullest, unhindered by societal norms or moral constraints. This desire is shadowed by an underlying fear of being trapped in pain and deprivation, which he sublimates through acts of chaos and disorder. For the Joker, life is a stage, a performance art, where the boundaries of sanity and insanity are blurred, and in this blur he finds his freedom. Their interactions are not simply battles of strength or skill, but are deeply psychological games where each seeks to draw out the other's vulnerabilities. Batman, in his quest for justice, is constantly challenged by Joker's unpredictability and moral ambivalence. This dynamic forces Batman to confront his own shadow, the part of himself that is rigid, uncompromising, and at times emotionally detached. It is in these moments of conflict that Batman's unconscious patterns come to the surface, revealing the internal struggle between his desire for vengeance and his need for justice. The Joker's provocations are designed to push Batman to the edge, to force him to confront the boundaries of his moral code. By exposing the absurdity and fragility of Batman's rules, Joker acts as a mirror, reflecting the potential for darkness within the hero himself. Through these encounters, we see Batman's stress and growth spirals vividly play out. Under stress, a Type 1 can become critical and perfectionistic, but in growth, they embrace the serenity and acceptance of a healthy Type 7, finding joy and creativity in their mission. Similarly, the Joker, under stress, may resort to the dictatorial dominance of an unhealthy Type 8, seeking control through fear and intimidation. Yet, in growth, he would lean into the healthy aspects of Type 5, where curiosity and a desire for knowledge could replace his chaotic impulses. Here lies a paradox, accepting that control and chaos can coexist, and that within their duality lies the potential for transformation. In one of their most poignant confrontations, we are reminded of Joker's assertion that all it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man to lunacy. This philosophical debate underscores a central theme in their narrative: the fragility of sanity and the fine line between order and chaos. Batman's resilience is tested as he navigates the tumult of his own emotions, grappling with the temptation to cross the moral line he has drawn for himself. As students of psychology and human behavior, we are invited to examine our own lives through the lens of Batman and Joker's narrative. Each of us, at times, confronts our own Jokers, the chaotic elements of life that threaten to unbalance our carefully constructed worlds. It is in these moments that we must ask ourselves, how do we respond to chaos? Is it with fear and rigidity, or do we find a way to integrate these experiences, allowing them to inform and enrich our personal growth? The story of Batman and Joker is not just a tale of hero versus villain. It is a psychological parable that challenges us to delve into the depths of our own psyche. By understanding their interplay of shadows, we learn about the importance of embracing all parts of ourselves, even those that dwell in darkness. This acceptance is the key to breaking cycles of fear and desire, allowing us to step into the light of transformation. In witnessing their struggles, we are reminded that true strength lies not in defeating our adversaries, but in understanding and integrating them. It is this journey towards self-acceptance and balance that ultimately defines our path to personal growth. As we navigate our own dance of shadows and light, we are encouraged to find harmony in the chaos, to recognize that within the battle lies the opportunity for profound